So I heard a really interesting quote from Sam Ovens recently, and if you're unfamiliar with him, I do suggest you check him out. He's a fellow Kiwi, kind of a good lad by the looks of it, and runs a pretty cool business, very successful. Now, one of the things that he said, and this has really stuck in my head, was the only reason you love your parents when you're an infant is because they have served more impressions to you than any other person in your life at that time. And words to that effect, I'm not quoting verbatim, but you kind of get the idea. So it's really stuck in my head, and it's something else validated that really recently for me when I was watching a Grant Cardone seminar. He was on stage, he was doing his presentation, all that sort of stuff. And essentially, he was just doing his thing, and then he brought up this big slide, and I was clicking on the thing to change the slides and whatnot. And then one of them popped up, and he said, "Look, this is me on Google Trends 2010." And basically had the number, I don't know what the number was specifically. He said, look at my income commensurate with where I was, my visibility at that time. And then he fast forwarded it to 2020. So obviously a decade's gone by. He's produced a shitload of content. If you're unfamiliar with how much content he produces, he's got 4,500 videos on his YouTube channel. So he's kind of out there a little bit. He produces quite a bit of content. Probably puts us all to shame in that regard. But anyway, with all that being said, he showed the graph and then he overlaid it with not only his visibility, but his income. And here's a really fascinating thing. His income had grown in line with his visibility on Google Trends. So the more search results his name got, the more his income went up. And so another thing that I've heard is a saying, it's basically you get paid for how much attention you can hold of your audience. And I thought that was really relevant as well, because basically what it means is that the more you can get people to see you, the more people that you can get to reach, then the more people are likely to buy your stuff, right? So comes the question, how do you go about doing that? That's the question, right? Well, you just got to keep uploading. You just got to keep going. You just got to keep being consistent. You just got to keep putting stuff out there. It's as simple as that. Now, another thing that I'm going to tell you guys is I saw a clip from Casey Neistat. Hopefully I'm pronouncing that okay. But he's a famous YouTuber who's got X amount of million subs now. Well over 12, I think, if I'm not mistaken. Don't quote me on that. But I saw something when he had just clocked over 3 million. And one of the best bits of advice he ever received was someone said to him, basically, just keep uploading. Just keep uploading, keep uploading. So why is that so relevant? Because as you do this more and more, as you keep producing content, as you keep putting yourself in front of your audience, you're going to improve. Not every day is going to feel fantastic. Not every day you're going to have the most compelling thing to say. But if you keep going and you keep doing it, you're going to become more visual. And if you're more visual, you will make more money. It is as simple as that. Now, of course, I'm talking about affiliate marketing in particular here, but it doesn't really matter. You can be promoting your own products as Grant does. You can be promoting, I guess, anything, your own coaching for that matter. And of course, the more stuff you've got out there, the more goodwill you've got in the marketplace, the more visibility you have, the more likely you are to attract buyers. Hopefully that resonates with you guys. If you're interested in learning more about this stuff, check out the free 10K per month case study below, and look forward to seeing you guys in the next one.